Hi everyone, welcome to Firesoultarot. Today I'm going to be asking what is your future spouse, family and friends going to first impression of you, and then what are they going to think of you after they got to know you a little bit better. So I have the usual three piles here, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. This was a request from one of the viewers, and I love getting requests, so if you have any more, you can leave them in the comments, and I'll try my best to do the reading as soon as I can. Also, if you are a returning viewer, please, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please go ahead and do that. That's the best way to support me and the work that I'm doing with these readings, and I thank you so much in advance if you decide to do that. Yeah, I've pre-selected some oracle cards for each pile by shuffling as usual, and then I'm going to be on camera to go ahead with tarot to find out about these questions. I'll do the tarot first, and then I will be looking at the oracles after, so that we can see how tarot is showing maybe a confirmation of what's already happening in the oracle cards. Okay, so please pause the video if you need more time to pick your pile. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you picked the diamond ring and the amethyst crystal, this is your reading. I'm going to put the oracles cards on the side here, and I'm going to be starting with tarot. Now, if you are a returning viewer and you skipped the intro, please consider subscribing my channel to support me, and because I mean, it really makes a difference to me, and it's completely free for you. If you're liking your readings, of course, and if you're a returning viewer, I would think that you do enjoy the readings. Okay, so let's start. The first question is, what's your future spouse, family and friends first impression of you? Let's see. For pile number 1, 5 of Cups reverse. This was bouncing as well. 2 of Cups reverse. Ace of Cups. Clarify the 5 of Cups in reverse. Eight of Wands and 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords reverse and 8 of Wands. Clarify the 2 of Cups reverse, Ace of Wands. Clarify the Ace of Cups, 8 of Swords reverse, and at the bottom the Queen of Swords. Okay, let me reflect here. Okay, so I would say these are probably the impressions after the first conversation, let's say, together. So initially they might have the impression that you're a little bit on the defensive side, and that you are maintaining control over your over yourself, that you're a little bit controlled, and that you're not immediately expressing too much of your feelings in a direction or another. And as they talk with you, as this conversation progresses, though, they will start seeing that you're actually, you have a loving attitude, that your love, your loving feelings flow freely without any blockages, so that you actually are a loving person underneath that cold exterior, initial cold exterior, and that there is a pure heart underneath that, let's say, that initial facade. They also, by continuing this conversation, are going to have the impression that you're driven by passion in your life, that you take even situations which weren't ideal for you in terms of collaborations with others, or situation that in your life felt like there was disconnect. that you still maintain the positive attitude towards new beginnings, new passionate beginnings in your life. And that they're also going to gather that although you've had the times where emotionally you weren't feeling fully satisfied, and you did go through some times where you felt disappointed and betrayed, you still moved forward with the Eight of Wands, and again with passion charged forward in your life from this type of disappointments. So this is the first impression of family and friends as they're conversating with you for the very first time. Let's see now what are they going to think once they get to know you a little bit better. And I'm going to consult Tarot again for this, and also I'm going to have a look at the Oracle cards, because they will tell us more. I'm going to shuffle the deck for a while just to make it more accurate. Okay, I shuffled appropriately off camera. I didn't want to take too much time of your time, but actually I'm thinking with these characteristics cards, I want to see again about the first impressions, and then we'll have a look with the tarot at the after they get to know you, let's say in a matter of maybe 2 or 3 months, what are they going to be then their opinion of you. So let's see now the first impression with this. So what is for pile number 1, family and friends of the future spouse, first impression, creative. These are bouncing, let's see. Lustful, okay. Altruistic, moody, dangerous, and a deep thinker. Okay, so so they might perceive this, I would associate this lustful and dangerous and possibly moody, you see, because I think what they notice with all the ones that we've seen in the previous spread is that there is a lot of passion between you and your future spouse. You probably are somebody that doesn't hold back from public display of affection, and therefore this lustful side of you would be apparent to your future spouse, family and friends, even as a first impression. Maybe you're such a beautiful person, very good looking, physically and attractive, that they kind of understand that you know, this lustful part of the relationship with your future spouse has been a relevant you know, point of attraction, and therefore they perceive it as a little bit dangerous in terms of maybe the potential for stability of the couple. But they also see you as extremely creative, and I mean, to be honest with you, that doesn't surprise me, this combination, creative and lustful, because when somebody has got a very active sacral chakra, these two aspects will be a lot connected. Like, I mean, both of these aspects will be enhanced in a person. But they also see this altruistic side of you, so they see you as somebody that doesn't just think of themselves, but also about others. So and a deep thinker. So you're deep in your way of talking, in your way of expressing yourself. And yet there is this, let's say they perceive you. I mean, that doesn't have to be the way you are, but that's how they perceive you. They perceive you as moody. Maybe when you're not talking, you might have a very serious face, and maybe when you're talking, then you start smiling. So they might interpret this as a sudden change of moods, or you know, kind of not being 100% stable in your energy, in your moods. But these are the first impressions. It doesn't have to be either the way you actually are. This is just, you know, their perception of you as they get to know you first. Let's see now with Tarot, after 2 or 3 months that they get to know you, what are they going to think about you? Family and friends for the future spouse. Temperance. You see how this is already changing. Two cups in reverse is coming out again. Okay. 10 of Pentacles reverse. Now, clarify temperance, please. Oh. 5 of Pentacles reverse. Clarify the 2 of Cups reverse. Ace of Swords and 7 of Cups reverse. And clarify the 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, and at the bottom Ace of Pentacles reverse. Okay, let me think now about this. I'm actually going to take another clarifier in regards to the 2 of Cups in reverse. Please clarify the 2 of Cups in reverse, the star. Yeah, I kind of thought that. Yeah, because the message here is that, okay, first of all, let's start with the Temperance and the 5 of Pentacles reverse. So, with this, your future spouses, family and friends, after getting to know you for, let's say, a couple of months or 3 months, they will start understanding that throughout your life, you've gone through periods of time where you've where you felt like as if you were not in a very good place, either financially, you know, or in terms of your own stability, that you were like in a cold place at times in life, like you felt things weren't going your way, things weren't going in your favor, and that though you came out of these harsh conditions, let's say, of life, which anyway were temporary, because the 5 of Pentacles is not a major arcana, and that you rebalance instead yourself throughout these, let's say, struggles in your life by maintaining a lot of inner balance, by doing a lot of inner work with the Temperance, and you know, tempering your moods, actually, so that sort of moodiness that they might have perceived at the beginning as an impression, actually they change their mind and they realize that you're a very balanced individual with the Temperance card, and that you constantly work on yourself and have worked in your life to rebalance any situation that made you feel like it was a struggle. And so you have a maturity about you, and that you are a wise person. In fact, they also are going to then realize that whenever with your future spouse there is, let's say, some misunderstanding, a situation where the two of you could potentially disconnect, that you bring clarity, that you actually act in a very decisive manner with your ability and skills of communication with these swords to make everything clear. So the 7 of Cups in reverse, this is a clarity, you know, in an emotional sense. So you are able, you have an emotional maturity, this is what I'm trying to say, and you are able through your ability, skills and communication to rebalance and heal any potential misunderstandings that are going on with your future spouse in the within the couple. So you actually have a very strong emotional maturity, and this ability to rebalance and heal things. So you see how the first impressions actually completely change when they get to know you better, and when they start seeing what you are about in the context of the relationship with your future spouse. Now, I want to clarify as well this 10 of Pentacles with the 2 of Swords, because I need extra cards here. Clarify, please, the 10 of Pentacles reverse with the 2 of Swords. Why is this there? For pile number 1. 10 of Cups. Okay, so let me just reflect for a second. Okay, this is the message here. Right, so your future spouse's family will then understand, and friends will then understand that even in moments of financial crisis, let's say with your future spouse, like even in moments which are harder, because the stability with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse it's sort of compromised by challenges, you know, external challenges, that you know, at that point of indecision, whereby you could take either one way, one road or another, in terms of deciding to leave this person if there is a struggle, or to remain in the connection, that you actually decide to remain and to confirm your presence in the couple, because there is a strong emotional bond between the two of you. And so that you overcome any material struggles by making a choice to remain together no matter what the difficulties, which really relates to the bond of marriage. I mean, when you decide to go in a marriage, the vows are all about to remain together in health and in lack of health, in poverty or in abundance. Like, you basically are companions for life throughout all the different ups and downs, and this is exactly what they realize that you are all about. So it's actually very beautiful and very profound. I mean, considering so far your maturity has come out throughout the entire spread. And I want to clarify this Ace of Pentacles reverse. I see this Seven of Pentacles reverse. I want to clarify with one more card, because I checked again the bottom of the deck. Okay, there you go. Knight of Cups and Queen of Wands. Yeah, again, this is about investments in a new beginning. So I think, okay, let me just reflect here. I want to get the most accurate message. Yes, even when it looks like there is no hope for something positive. Again, this is the financial crisis, or material. It could be health as well. You know, when it looks like things are not prosperous and fructuous, they are not giving anything, and when it looks like there is no potential for something of abundance coming in your couple life, yet you come in with your love, offering your love, and with leading with passion, with the Queen of Wands, you are actually able to, withstand any difficulties, because you, throughout your own life, have done this work constantly of repairance of your inner self throughout all the difficulties. And so you are a tough, let's say, a tough cookie. I mean, you're somebody that it's strong. It's not, you're strong in your power. And so you're not going to have a shake-up because there is some issue going on, either it be in the health, either it be in the money and finances, or if there is a problem in the, sorry, these are all the aspects, or even if there is an issue with the emotional context with your future spouse, emotionally, you know. So sort of like any sort of struggle, you are actually able to overcome by bringing forward your maturity, your your wisdom and your power. You know, you have all these beautiful qualities, and your future spouse, family and friends will notice this solidity about you. So you're not actually the moody personality that they initially thought you were, and you're actually not dangerous at all. You're very helpful, and that you withstand any difficulties together in a partnership with your future spouse. So I think this is very beautiful. Pile 1, fair play to you. You're an amazing person, honestly, like, for what I can see through the cards. I mean, if that doesn't resonate with you, of course, you can pick another pile and some other messages, will come out. But let's see now what the oracles have to say. So this is again what then they're going to think of you after the first impression. So once they get to know you better. Okay, so the box. So the card about the box is all about overcoming the limitations of life, because you see, it's very easy to stay stuck in a box, in your own life, and to perpetuate forward with the usual routines and you know, the typical day-to-day mundane type of things. But what you instead do, pile one, you are actually somebody that strives to go out of the box, layer after layer. You see how many layers there are, how many boxes after boxes there are in here. You actually go beyond these limitations, and you want your life to be full of rich experiences, and this means is not an easy path, because to get that richness, you have to be willing to go out of your comfort zone and to explore new horizons all and constantly, and that takes energy, you know. It takes a lot of healing processes as well. You don't sit back and, you know, and wait for things to come to you. You're somebody that goes out and do things for yourself. We saw the Queen of Wands. You might have a strong fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and yet you also have the qualities of the water signs, because we saw the cups, you know, the Knight of Cups. So you also have these sweet qualities about you, of more of a watery side. So there is a good balance, I would say. And then I saw, you know, the air with the Ace of Swords. So you could also have a prominent Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini in your chart. So you have great communication skills. You're an expansive and deep thinker. That reminds me a lot of the characteristics of the Aquarius. So that could be in your placements in your chart. And as well, with the, you know, with the water, you could have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and therefore being a nurturing also type of person. And those could be other placements in your chart. So you're a bit of a all-rounder, I would say. And anyway, you do strive to go out of the box. Now, what kind of energy are they going to feel from you? The emergence. 25 could be your age or your date of birth. So you could have been born on the 25th of a month. So the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. Yes, this resonates a lot with what we said. You still have this capability of looking at the world with pure eyes, not with that kind of cynical look, but rather with enthusiasm and wonderment, and to be joyous about discovering what's beautiful in life, and all the richness that you can gather through your experiences. So this is what they get as an energy from you. What else? What are they going to think of you? Slow down and rest, you need it. So at times they will realize that at times you will need to take time for yourself, to slow down your rhythms, because you are a go-getter. Like with the Queen of Wands, you are somebody that has got lots of you know, targets and goals for their life, and therefore you also then have learned that you need to take back a bit of time for yourself to actually look after yourself properly. What else are they going to see? The Cougar, assertive. In silence you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. So I think, remember we had as first impression the Queen of Swords. Now I think that's when you're sitting back while let's say the conversation was on at the beginning with your future spouse's family and friends, and you kind of sat back and observed the others, and were trying to gather information and understand who you were dealing with as your future spouse's family and friends. And at that moment they had the impression that you might have been a little bit moody or closed off, but or defensive, but actually you were all you were doing is that you were in silence finding your power. So basically in silence is that you find your own power. Sometimes, you know, some people tend to talk a lot, and yet you realized in your life that sometimes you need to talk less in order to understand more, and that will actually bring you more power in terms of understanding, first of all, who you're surrounded by. Surrounded, sorry, I meant to say surrounded by, and therefore then know how to act and react to the situation, because you might have, as a Queen of Wands, sometimes been a little bit impulsive and maybe very much like outgoing and exposing yourself with your own enthusiasm for life. We saw a lot of wands in your spread. So at times you might have even done it with people that weren't really deserving of your energy, and therefore you have learned, I think, through your wisdom that you've gained, that sometimes it's just better to be silent and observe and understand better, and you know, kind of gather information before you fully open up maybe and express all that you have to say, which is probably, you know, a lot of that you have a lot of richness in you. And so and then you have this assertive, you know, they see that you are very assertive, that you're somebody in their power that has got leadership qualities, and that you know where to go and what to do. You have purpose in your life. You have the courage and confidence to like follow your goals and dreams and to succeed. So they're going to discover all of these aspects about you. What else? I'm going to have a look now through these 3 cards that came out. Yeah, actually that danger that they perceived in the beginning, they will actually realize that was just a false impression, because it is safe for you to love him. Means, I think that it means that it's safe for your future spouse to love you. They will recognize that you're a safety net for your future spouse, actually, and that they can open their heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love, true love. And with separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. There may be times when during your love, like your story with your spouse, you will have to be in separation. And they will notice that it is still safe for them to love you, because you are very faithful. This is what I'm seeing as a story here. And that also you're very flirtatious. So that kind of lustful aspect is confirmed. You are flirtatious. You are a light-hearted being. You are giving this energy of playfulness, you know, out. And this is just part of who you are. Why to deny it? It's part of your nature, and it's a beautiful quality that can actually really help maintain fresh your you know, intimate life and your life in general with your future spouse. Let's see more. What are they going to see about you and think? First quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. That you're a humble person. That yeah, we saw it with the five of Pentacles. You went through life challenges, and all of this has brought you wisdom, and to become somebody humble, that you're not arrogant. You are very assertive and decisive and in your power, but you're also an humble person. What else do they see? Manifestation. You see this power that we talk about. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. They see that you are very clear about your dreams and manifestations. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. So that you go step by step towards your dreams and goals that you manifest in your life. So you put one step after the other and you go about it. Like a dog with the bone, you know, you start biting on the bone and you continue until it's all gone. Now 28 could be your age, or it could be your that you're born on the 28th of a month. A protest, start a revolution. This is again the message about the box. You are a revolutionary person. You're not one to stick with the status quo, with whatever is been let's say imposed by the rules of society. You are somebody that looks beyond the general grinder and routine and mundane life. You want more from your life, and therefore you're a very revolutionary person that is able to bring forward a certain type of energy that's very of renewal. Let's see more. Complacency. I'm going to clarify this card. They see that at times you have been feeling very distraught in your past, most likely, but I clarify with tarot. And that you have had times where you felt like there wasn't too much hope for you, possibly in your love life, but we'll clarify with tarot now. So why is the complacency card here? King of Pentacles reverse, the Ace of Wands, one more card. Okay, two fell down, the Emperor, and the Queen of Swords. Yes, I see that at times they realize that at times you have felt like people had disappointed you with the King of Pentacles reverse, and even your circumstances, maybe your financial situation. Life has been not easy, pile number one, not always. I mean, you have had to restart fresh from scratch many times in your life. You have had probably financial issues or issues of stability, building a house for yourself, having a place, a stable place to live. And I see that though you stepped back in your power, and then I see also the Queen of Swords reverse. This is in relation to creating healthy boundaries towards people that had either in your workplace or either in your love life, people that have disappointed you, that have stepped over your over your feet, that have demonstrated disrespect to you. So you really had to come out of this bitter energy of feeling kind of a bit in despair, and regain your power as with the Emperor, and rebuild with enthusiasm and passion from these disappointments and difficult situations. So this is what I see here. So yes, they saw this journey that you've taken. What else? Well, they see that you are a very loving being. 28 is repeating again, so again that could be your age, or you could be born on the 28th of a month, but that you are a loving being, and that your future spouse loves you very dearly, and that you are a very valuable person. In this picture there is this lady, I mean, regardless of your sex, of your gender, sorry, I see an elegant person in this picture which has got value, a value person, high value person, somebody that is this has got integrity. This is what I see here. And so you literally are somebody of high value for your future spouse, and their family and friends are going to recognize these qualities. And also Gaia's garden, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. Yes, we see this message coming over and over about your abilities of manifestation. You see this color of is repeating as well. There is your heart has led you. You see the green and the yellow. Your heart and your willpower, they have led you to create a fruitous, prosperous, and abundant life for yourself, and that you are very much in touch with with Mother Earth and all the abundance that can bring, and that you are reaping what you sow, which means you have put in all the work that was needed for you to build the point you're at currently in your life, the point of abundance that you've reached. It took a lot of work, it took a lot of effort, but you got there with your humble attitude and with your determination, with your assertiveness in life, with regaining your power. So this is a very beautiful pile one. This is the end of your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please like with a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you like this type of readings, and also any comments. I would love to hear if you have anything that you would like to share with me or the community that's forming on this YouTube channel. And also share this reading if you think it could benefit anybody else. Thank you so much in advance for all of that, and until the next time, take good care of yourself. Hi, Pile 2, welcome to your reading. If you picked the ruby ring and this crystal, this is your reading. So I'm going to first have a look with tarot, and I'll have a look at this oracle decks cards afterwards. First, we're going to be looking into what are your future spouse, friends and family first impressions of you. I want to check. So what are for pile number 2, the first impressions of the future spouse, friends and family about pile number 2. King of Swords reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Emperor. Okay, please clarify the King of Swords reverse. This one was bouncing. The Six of Pentacles reverse. Please clarify the Sun in reverse. The Seven of Wands. Okay. Please clarify the Emperor. The Two of Wands reverse. And then at the bottom we have the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Wow. So, I mean, pile number 2. First of all, I want to clarify that these are first impressions. Now, this doesn't have to be the way you are. Neither is the way you will then look, like they will perceive you as once they get to know you. So this could completely change. This already happened in pile 1. I saw a complete shift of energy. So don't be worrying if what comes out right now mightn't be the best, because sometimes people get the wrong impressions as well. But let me now analyze. 1 second. So pile 2, what I'm gathering through these cards is that you are not really giving them, they feel like you're not giving them enough attention. With the Six of Pentacles reverse, you're not really sharing your energy with them straight away, that you're kind of closed off with both the Emperor. You see how these two, this King and this Emperor, they look so serious, so stern. I mean, they just get this impression that you're a little bit on the defensive side with the Seven of Wands, that you're not really giving them energy with the Sun in reverse, you know. You're not sharing a lot of yourself. They feel like you're closed off, and that you are sort of very shy, like to the point that it looks like, you know, you're not really talking much. You're silent and composed and controlled, and that you're basically not even giving them a chance to understand what goes through your mind, like as if you nearly didn't want to be there or something. They feel like you're not really giving. You see, the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. You're not really giving much of yourself in any possible way. So you must have been either very intimidated by your future spouse, family and friends, you know. That must have been the case, because otherwise I wouldn't see all of this closed off energy. But let me double check with my deck. I want to double check what kind of vibes also we get from this. So what kind of energy, what is the first impression of file number 2, future spouse? These are falling. Okay, this is jumping. Okay, let me see. Deep thinker. Yeah, okay, with the King of Swords, yes, you're a deep thinker. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's see more. Passive, as you see. Yes, you're not giving. Passive. That totally resonates. Egotistical, yeah, with the Emperor, and you know, that you're basically focused within yourself, and not really sharing your energy, as I said. You see, when somebody is you know, is in their ego basically, and just kind of protecting themselves, you know, that can stem from fear. So this is how they're going to perceive you. And inauthentic, yeah, you see, because the sun in reverse, you know, with the sun you would expand, and if you was upright, you know, and you would share, and you would be like, you know, open up, and but you know, they see you as if you're even inauthentic, so that you're totally controlled, not really being yourself, you know, not really expressing yourself. This is exactly what we saw with the tarot spread. But let me just now check what actually they're going to think when they get to know you better. So I'm going to now take off this spread, and let's see what they're actually going to discover about you, because you know, this is just their first impression, but doesn't have to be then what they think of you afterwards. That can change completely. 1 second. Okay, so let me shuffle now and figure out. So what are actually pile number 2's opinions and thoughts about pile number 2, pile number 2, future spouse, families and friends, opinions and thoughts once they get to know them in, let's say, in 2-3 months, a little bit deeper, you know. What are they? Oh. So the Two of Wands already is upright, so that's changing. The Queen of Pentacles, you see how this is changing. Three of Swords, okay. The Queen of Wands, brilliant. So let me see now, I want to clarify. Why is this Two of Wands upright? The Strength, you see how this is coming out really nicely. Queen of Pentacles, these two were bouncing, I'm going to take them. The, oh, 3, okay, too many. Hold on 1 second there. Let me see. I just want one card for clarification. The 8 of Cups reverse. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Okay, 2 cards fell. 3 of Wands and 6 of Pentacles upright. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Let's see. Why is the Queen of Wands here? This was bouncing. The Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this couldn't be more positive, honestly. So they changed completely their opinion afterwards. Right. So let me analyze this and I'll come back in a second. Okay, so the opinion that they will have of you and the thoughts about you, first of all, with the Two of Wands and the Strength, that you make choices in life and make plans in life, and then you charge forward with strength, with the power. Leo could be in your chart, by the way, as well as fire in general, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But also that you're a very nurturing person, very mature in the way of giving. You know, you're a very giving person. You're motherly. You're nearly maternal and very stable, very grounded, and that you've cultivated yourself after having gone through journeys of walking away from things that didn't satisfy you emotionally, and therefore then regaining your own peace and stability through this process. So they actually are going to think of you very highly with the Queen of Pentacles. This is the typical wife card beside the Empress. I mean, yeah, that's the other typical spouse card, you know, that represents a spouse. And with the Three of Swords, the Three of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, they see that you have gone through heart pain in your life, and yet that you have never given up on the hope of new horizons in front of you. Hold on. And that you had to basically you never give up the hope of some new horizons in front of you, and of receiving you know, a fairness in your life, even in a material sense, like to receive what you needed for what you had invested, you know. So through heartbreak and through unfair situations that you have gone through, you still have maintained this very positive attitude of you know, looking at new horizons, new possibilities for you, where you could find the proper balance of exchange of energies with other people, either it be in your work life or in your love life. So you have maintained a pretty good and positive attitude in life, regardless of what you went through emotionally or physically. You see, there is the Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. And then with the Hermit and the Queen of Wands, you have gone through, they see that you have gone through moments of whereby you have decided to sort of isolate yourself from everyone and everything that was not working in your life, in order to regain your own balance and understand better what you needed and refine your inner guidance to proceed then passionately forward for your projects, for your goals and aspirations, to and to manifest what you wanted in your life. So that you have reached like a very you know, you have reached a point of powerful maturity, so that whereby you're in your power, sitting in your throne with your passion for life and for the adventures that you are going on, you know, the adventures of the Three of Wands, you know, going on to new projects, horizons and passions. So in passionate projects, I meant. So yeah, this is what they're going to actually discover about you shortly after that first impression that was completely different. As we can see, there is a lot of yellow in these cards. There is a lot of inner strength. Your solar plexus chakra, I think, is very highlighted in these cards, as in bringing you forward with determination in your life and perseverance. And with the Wheel of Fortune, you have maintained this positive attitude and believing that the universe would bring you what is meant for you, and that you would have good luck at the end of the day for what you needed. So it's a completely change of you know, opinion here that we saw from the first impressions. Now let's see. With, of course, I mean, if the first impressions or this doesn't resonate with you, you can pick another pile. Feel free, pile 2. Now I'm going to have a look through the oracle decks, and I'm going to check what more is that they're going to think about you. So this is still when they've already got to know you. So the shadow, yes, they basically see that you integrate, and we saw the Hermit earlier. You have been able to integrate really well your shadow side in your, as well as in your light side. So what I mean by that is that you've done this inner work, and that you have accepted the parts of you that are not necessarily the most pleasant to look at. You know, we all have parts of ourselves that we need to work on, and that are not really the parts that we like the most of ourselves. And yet you have this ability of integrating these sides of you and working on them to transmute them in the best possible way. And so you are a very you know, wise person with the Hermit. You could have Virgo in your chart, by the way, or you could have, as we said, the Fire in your chart with the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as well as Earth. You could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo again in your chart. So you are both a stable person, a passionate person, and you are very capable of integrating all the sides of you, all of the aspects, even the darkest ones, even the ones that nobody wants to look at, you know, of themselves, if you know what I mean. And let's see, what kind of energy are they going to feel from you? Integration. You could be 30 as in your age, or you could have been born on the 30th of a month. The frequency of integration supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves. Oh, look at this. I mean, honestly, this is confirming exactly I didn't look at the oracles actually beforehand, so I'm surprised now, because this actually completely resonates with the shadow card, because it says that supports our embrace of every aspect of ourselves, allowing what we perceive as positive and what we perceive as negative to harmonize in a balanced symphony of life, I mean, this is repeating as a message for you, pile number 2. You have been able to harmonize all aspects of your life, and they're going to actually perceive this about you as a very big point of strength. Let's see more. Today holds unlimited possibilities to see the beauty in life. This is now again a reminder of what I said before in the tarot spread, whereby you have maintained this positive attitude and that having faith that the universe would bring you the good luck and fortune that we were talking about with the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, this is just a message that's all connected, I see. Let me see the next one. Snow Leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Yes, you went into that solitary mode with the Hermit. I mean, the tarot just went on point with this, to be honest. And you therefore have basically developed a very strong sense of independence and self-reliance. Integrity is important for your best outcome. So you are a person of integrity, pile 2. Cloak yourself with invisibility. Look at that. I mean, the cloak of the Hermit, and walk with the shamans. You are possibly a healer, even, you know, you have a capability, the capacity of being a healer and a guide to other people. You might even have psychic abilities like clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairvision. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. So you have a very intuitive nature about you, and you lead your life in silence, and that's why they got that impression of you, that you were closed off, that you were inauthentic and all the rest, because you're actually a person that stands in their silence, in their power, in their silence, and that's and let life unfold in this silent perfection. So it was only like literally like a false impression they had of you, of being not somebody open or inauthentic. You literally are just a very authentic person, but somebody that is a little bit stoic. You have this aspect of you whereby you have become so strong in your independence and in your self-reliability that you don't even need that kind of constant reassurance from outside sources of your value, of your integrity, of your characteristics. You know yourself. You are in your power. So other people often can misinterpret that with you being distant and cold or inauthentic and closed off, but that's not the case at all. Now, this card, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I'm going to clarify with tarot. Why is codependency here? So this is how they're going to see you. So either you have a past of addictions. Now, if that doesn't resonate with you, we'll find out what other messages. Why is this here? Four of Swords reverse. Why is codependency here? Three of Cups reverse. And Seven of Pentacles reverse at the bottom. The Three of Swords. Yeah, I kind of got it. Okay. So pile 2, I see that in your past you probably went through heartbreak due to third party involvement. Now, which made you feel very unhappy, and that has made you also very restless. So you might have gone through moments where you either relied on some substances to get over this heartbreak and get over these situations. And so there have been times where you felt like anything you were planting, in terms of relationships especially, wasn't really giving you any fruits. And yet you stayed in these situations for too long. With the codependency, I see that you might have stayed in certain relationships in your past for too long before giving up on them and realizing that they weren't the right people to be with, either one or more relationships that you had previous to meeting your future spouse. So don't take take only the message that resonates with you. If you didn't have any issues with any substance reliance, you know, and abuse or anything like that, or addiction, you just take the message that you might have stayed for too long in a certain relationship which had toxic traits that brought a lot of heartache to you, and a lot of times of restlessness, where you literally felt like anything was just any investment was just going thrown in the bin. And so this is something that they see in your past. Let me see more. Assess the situation. Yes, they do think you're a deep thinker, that you're somebody that takes the time to assess situations. So you don't just jump to conclusions or jump into situations. You actually do take the proper time to reflect, especially now, probably after all these experiences that you have gone through and challenges. You know that you need to take your time. First quarter moon in Virgo. Now, Virgo is very relevant in this reading, so I would definitely think it's somewhere in your chart. What else do they see? Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. They see that in your life you have gone through periods of transformation where you had to have faith that this would have led you to a higher place. Embrace your transformation, the best is yet to come. Yes, you had to have had faith that something better was coming for you. And they see that, that's what they think about you once they get to know you, pile 2. What else do they see about pile 2? Moral. Be your own first priority. Yes, that you had to set healthy boundaries, and that involved setting you as a priority above anybody or anything else. So to take the time to cultivate your passions. You might even be somebody that likes to paint. You might be a creative person. 25 could be your age, or you could have been born on the 25th of a month. Let's see more. What do they see? Destiny. I think they see that the two of you with your future spouse, I see some priests here, and this is the couple. I see the two of you were destined to meet. So so basically they perceive that the two of you were destined to be meeting and to get together, you and your future spouse. And in fact, we saw that with the Wheel of Fortune. There is a destiny type of vibe about you know, the situation between the two of you as a couple. So so this was a fated meeting. That's the perception they get from you. Also, inner child. You have worked on healing your inner child. You have kept alive your inner child. You have been able to maintain your innocence and purity of heart. And they really admire that in you, because it's not easy through all these struggles, challenges that we go through in life. 16 could be the date of birth, so you could have been born on the 16th of a month. And then finally the Queen of Light, illumination, enlightenment and celebration. So they see that you are a Queen of Light, and take it as a resonance if you're a man watching the King of Light. You know, basically that you're somebody that is capable of bringing light to other, enlightenment to other people around them. And so you see the way the sun was in reverse in the previous spread, in the first impressions. Actually, they see this light about you now. They see that actually you do have this power, you know, the power of the light in you, and that this is something that you celebrate within your own life, and that they can celebrate about you together with you. You could have been born on the 15th of a month. So I love to see this for you, part 2. Now, if you're a returning viewer, please subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying these readings. And even if you're a new viewer and you're liking this style of reading, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me a lot with continuing with this work, and with the growth of the channel, of course. And please like if you like the video. Share it with other people if you think it would benefit anybody that you know. And I'd love to hear any comments you would like to share with me and the community that's growing in this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, take good care of yourself. Hi Valtteri, welcome to your reading. If you picked the pink coral ring and the onyx crystal, this is your reading. So I'm gonna keep the oracle cards for later because I want to first investigate with tarot. What are your future spouses, friends and family, first impressions of you? And then we'll have a look again with tarot about what they think about you once they get to know you after, let's say, 2 or 3 months they get to know you. Okay, so what are their first impressions? 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles reversed, the Knight of Wands. Clarify the 10 of Cups. Page of Cups reverse. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles, please. This was bouncing. 6 of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please. Let's see. Queen of Cups reverse, and at the bottom I see the Fool. First of all, pile number 3, they see you as somebody that takes a free flow kind of leap of faith in any new enterprise in life, either it be in in love, or either it be in any really area of your life. Maybe even in let's say if you are somebody that is capable to move and live into another different country so you change your place of living, or if you start a new skill for you, new career for you, or if you start a new relationship, you're somebody that takes a jump into new realities, into something that and you do it with a light-hearted type of attitude. You at least that's their first impression. It looks like it's kind of nearly, it looks too easy for them, maybe. Like you look like it's effortless for you to embark on new journeys like that. And with specifically with your future spouse, they see that you form a really lovely couple, that they see that the two of you can be extremely happy together within your own fulfillment of emotionally, emotional fulfillment. With the Page of Cups, they have the impression though that that you don't open up straight away about talking about your love life. Like you're a little bit reserved about it. You don't want to just open up and express everything that comes to mind in terms of your love life. With the 2 of Pentacles reverse, they see you as somebody that might have like that you're not really overwhelmed. That's the feeling. You're not overwhelmed by the challenges of life, that you are like kind of pretty stable regardless of what's been thrown at you from life. And again, with the 6 of Pentacles, that you look for fairness, that you're a fair and balanced person, that you do look after other people as well as look after yourself. There is a balance of energy between being altruistic and egotistic. It's like, it's kind of a balanced energy that they perceive of you. With the Knight of Wands, they see you as a very passionate person, somebody that takes, again, new opportunities and jumps into them. And, you have a very fresh energy to you. You're very playful as well. So it's kind of refreshing to be around you. That's what they're feeling. With the Queen of Cups reverse, though, you do keep your emotions to yourself again. So you're not one to open up straight away about your most intimate thoughts, about your intimate emotional reality. And that's their first impression. Let's see now. I want to have a look with these cards that I have here. What is their first impression, again, with this deck that I've created? This is bouncing. They see you as energetic. You see, this is what I was saying with the Fool, with the Knight of Wands. There is this kind of very nice energy about you. By the way, you could be or have in your chart Aries or fire in general, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could have Earth in your chart, so you could have Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. you could have water in your chart. I see Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. So this is what's coming up for now. Let's see. Wow, they see you as sexy. So that's their first impression. You must be very attractive, you know, physically. And affectionate. This is so beautiful. They have a very good impression of you so far. Let's see more. What are the first impressions? This fell to the ground. Introverted. What did we say? You don't immediately open up with all of your feelings, with all of your emotions. Yes, this is coming out again. And practical. They see this practical side to you. When you have some project going on, you put yourself to work and you... I think that's enough. I mean, I see the bottom deep. Yeah, because the Queen of Cups is a deep feel. Is somebody that's deep feeling, has got deep feelings and, you know, very, very much in tune with their feelings. So yeah, they see all of these aspects. They have a very good impression of you, I must say. I mean, pile 1 and pile 2 was completely different. The first impression was not that positive, but then actually when they got to know them, it was much more bright, the picture, you know. When they actually got to know them, they saw all the qualities that are within them, and they probably then understood why their future spouse chose them. But with you, it's kind of straightforward. They already can see a lot of qualities. Let me see now, with this, again, with Tarot, what are they going to think about you once they get to know you further? For pile 3, this was bouncing. The Magician, that you're in your power, that you're capable of manifesting things in your life that you desire. One more, that you have all the tools that you need to create, you know, abundance in your life. Wow, the Ace of Wands, that you take new jumps into new enterprises with a lot of passion. I just love this reading. I mean, I wish I picked pile 3 for me. Wow, the Knight of Cups, that you're extremely romantic, that you're very loving, that, you know, you're also sweet. You know, they see that even in the interaction with your future spouse. What about, to clarify, the Magician? Yeah, the Four of Wands in reverse. Regardless of if you have had times of instability with the Four of Wands in reverse in your life, you've still been able to twist things in your favor and manifest your most highest wishes and desires. Pile 3. You're powerful. Temperance and the Hierophant. Yeah, when there has been moments where your routine was thrown to the, you know, to the wind, when let's say you had to basically come out of your comfort zone and you know, and jump into these new opportunities, you still maintain the balance with the Temperance. So you're a very balanced and emotionally mature person, you know, wise. You have a lot of ability to work within yourself and make alchemy, you know, alchemize energy. It's very beautiful, this spread. And with the Nine of Cups reverse and the Knight of Cups, regardless of how many times you've felt emotionally unsatisfied, you've still maintained this sweetness about you. So you haven't really given up on love. You have continued believing in love and the potential of romance. But again, it's confirmed that you do have your guard up. You do protect your heart. You do make sure that nobody gets in your corner with the wrong type of energy. You know what I mean? You defend yourself fairly enough because it's only, I mean, because you don't want to be, you know, you don't want people to get into your private life with either their actions, their words, and you know that you have your own things to protect. You want to protect the people that you love, you want to protect your own self, and so on. So this is actually very beautiful, I think. Pile 3. I'm loving these spreads for you so far. Let's see through now the oracles. Now, with these oracles, this is again what they're going to be then getting to know about you in the course of later in time, within 2-3 months. So with Agape, this card is about having a sense of wonder and cultivating this sense of wonder towards life, the beauty of life, and what's there to discover in the world. So you have this ability of not necessarily centering all the energy towards yourself, but also to actually project even your inner work is projected outwardly. So maybe you find a lot of harmony. You gain it from by looking at the beauty that surrounds you, by looking at a beautiful landscape, by enjoying a beautiful walk in the sunshine, or by enjoying a nice meal, or the company of friends around you. So you have this kind of, you've cultivated a sense of wonderment about you, and this is very beautiful. It's like your inner child is alive. Let's see the energy they're going to now feel from you. What kind of energy? This card is about the energy that that your future spouses, friends and family are going to feel from you. We have communication. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart. So you have this ability to filter through your heart chakra communication that goes out. So you speak through your heart and you receive from your heart, from outside. So there is a free flow of energy through your heart chakra, which is a great quality, pile 3. Because the heart chakra is the center of our truth, and to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchanges. Yes, again, this is resonating with the Agape card. You have this free flow of energy that goes in and out. You gain energy from outside, the beauty of the world and the people that surrounds you, and you give energy out, this beautiful energy that you possess. I think it's extremely beautiful. Let's see now. There you go again, the breathing in and exhaling. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in bliss, exhale bias. So that's what you do when you're centering yourself, when you're you're letting out the old and letting in the new. There is a free flowing energy about you, pile 3. This is what I see, and they're going to perceive it about you. You're a freestyler. This is what comes to me to mind. And let's see, Black Bear Guardian, gentle and wise protector. Didn't we say earlier about protecting your space? So you protect the ones you love. If you have already children, if you protect yourself, your space. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. So you follow your intuition to guide you. And they're going to see these aspects of you. Let's see. You actually got 2 cards for animals. The other piles only got 1. The owl, magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. So you have this magician in you. You have these magic qualities in you. You know the truth because you can. So you have this knowledge. You're probably an old soul. You have you've gained some knowledge either through this life or past lives. Open your inner vision. You see through things. You have a capacity of looking through things and people. You can see through deception. I mean, how much clearer than that? You go through masks. You know, when people wear masks, you know that they are. Let the past go. You let the past go, and you make room for a better life. You see the way that we were saying, exhale bias and inhale new energy. This is coming out again, over and over. And rise up. You rise up. Magic and wisdom are your your birthright. You are wise and magic. You are the magician, pile 3. I absolutely love this. Let's see now these cards. Oops, sorry. We have trust. So, okay, they're going to see that that in the situation with your future spouse, you had to practice trust and to have faith in your future spouse that they could bring you what you wanted for your love life. And with wedding, they see you as a beautiful couple. The two of you look beautiful together. The two of you are a perfect match. and they just see you as this beautiful couple. There's nothing else I can add. What else? Sorry, this fell to the ground. Okay, I mean, they were in the pile anyway. Now, first quarter moon in Libra. Libra could be in your chart. Keep your heart open. That you're somebody that keeps their heart open. There is a free flow. Your heart chakra is open, pile 3. There's nothing else we need to add about that. Pure intention. You have pure intentions. You're a pure-hearted being. The fairy of manifestation again. Look at this. Again, the manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. So, regardless of what people think around you and want to see in the situation that you live with your future spouse, you have pure intentions, you are guided by a pure heart, and therefore this is for the highest good of all, and your friends and family will see that about you. And there is actually, you got 2 fairy cards. Shine from within. You see again the shyness, the light that comes out of it from you. Looks are only skin deep. Okay, so you must be looking really beautiful as well, because you're just beautiful as well outside. But true beauty shines from within. So this is where actually your beauty actually comes from within, and then it's also outwardly. And it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. So keep on shining, pile 3, because you're beautiful inside and out, and you just need to accept the fact that you have this light, and that people, you know, are going to see this and accept this about you as well. And also we have 3, let them go. So you are able to exhale the old, exhale the bias, let the past go. Whatever needs to burn, let it burn, you let it burn. 18 could be your age, or you could be born on the 18th of a month. And let's see more. What else do we have here? Okay, this came actually in reverse, because I saw when I was shuffling, they came out both in reverse. Sometimes they see that you don't want to be guided by your instinct, that you try to be more rational. Oh, sorry, my knee. That you try to be more rational and less instinctive, because you could potentially, you know, have a burnout if you just go and follow your Knight of Wands type of energy. So sometimes they see also with the Queen of Cups in reverse that we saw earlier, that you do sometimes hold back the horses, you know, that you try to not just follow the instinct, but be rational as well. And with the facade in reverse, they see you as a very authentic person that doesn't put up any facade. You don't like any facade in other people, and you don't put up any facade for yourself. I see procrastination, so 8. So they might see as well that there are times when you have procrastinating. But let me clarify with Tarot. Why is the procrastination card here? Where you have maybe like not embarked straight away in whatever journey and changes that were needed. Maybe in your past. Let's see more. Why? Okay, that bounced. 7 of Swords reverse. Okay, I see now the message might be different. King of Cups came out reverse. Let me clarify one more. Well, 2 came out. Death and the 5 of Cups. Okay, let me reflect for 1 minute. Okay, with these cards, what I see is that sometimes you have procrastinated in terms of freeing yourself and transforming and letting die something that had disappointed you emotionally, because you were dealing with, in love specifically, because you were dealing with somebody that was not at your level of emotional maturity, and that had betrayed you, and you found out about you, it betrayed your feelings, or lied to you, or cheated on you, and things like that. So they see that sometimes you have hold on your friends and their friends and family of your future spouse are going to see that sometimes you have held on to situations which weren't really working for you for a bit too long before giving it the end time. And one last card, let's see, the Swan Queen. How beautiful is this? You're so attractive. Transformation, intuition, and patience. They see in you these beautiful qualities of being patient with yourself and others, of transformation. You are capable of embarking on those new journeys that we talked about, and to follow your own intuition. So you are a leader of your own, like you have your own guidance that brings you forward in your life. You could be born on the 13th of a month. So pile 3, if you like this reading, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And please like with the thumbs up the video if you liked it, and share it with anybody that you think could benefit from this. And also leave me any comment you wish to leave and share with me and this beautiful community that's growing in this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next time, take good care of yourself.